Okay, my name is Tunga Missing. Just going to discuss with you what I did for the final project. Here, this is my terminal. I'm just going to log back because I logged out. So I'm just going to type here SSH. Then block my keys here. Then I copy. Then I paste there. Come back. Look for the key. The IP address for this. Here. Seven. So I'll log back, and the message here that is displayed is authorized users are highly welcome. Please feel at home. That's the message of the day. Then the second question was all about displaying the files in this server. The files here I created are present in each and every directory. So if I change here to first display the directories that are there, and so have the directory name of applications, CIO, CRM, Director Finance Operations. So if I change to application, then I'm going to view the file which is there. There is a file there which is application.txt. And if I change to another directory that is CIO, then if I view the long list there, I have CIO.txt. If I change to CRM, then the list of files there is CRM.txt. If I change to finance, I'm going to display finance. The long list is there for finance.txt. And then infrastructure, changing to infrastructure, is there. Structure.txt, change to operations, operations, the list there is operation.txt, because are the files that I created in that server for every department. Then I'm just going to look at the way the firewall is configured. And here, I'm just going to use sudo ufw status. So it clearly indicates that the status is active, and it's having this rule here, where it's allowing a traffic using port 22. Then I come to storage allocation. And with the storage allocation and mount points, I'm just going to use SLBLK. That is what we have here. And if I just want to have a long list that is shows in the format on the file type, I'm just going to use this. I'm going to use sudo SBLK space -8. Then I'm going to display this where I have XVDH, which is an ext4 file format mounted on these mount points. And I have XVDJ, which is of XFS file system, and mounted on that point here. Then another one, they told us to look at the SCLs and how to use the sudo. The SCLs here, we're just going to examine each and every file here. If I change to, we have ls. So if I change to applications, and then I have my list here, and I want to get the file system, the SCLs, the permissions there on that file. So I'm just going to say sudo, using sudo to gain the privileges. Sudo get facall application.txt. So here, the file owner is, the file name is application.txt. The owner is Brian, who happens to be the manager. The group is application, and the permissions given to Brian is read, write, and execute, because the manager. Carrie, who happens to be the CIO, is given only read permissions, whereas the group is given read and write permissions only. So if I change back to operations, change to operations, then I have my list here. Then I'm going to use sudo to gain the privileges, get facall operations, txt. So still displays the file name, which is operations.txt, owner being Richard, who happens to be the manager, and the group is operations. The permission given here to Carrie Shoemaker, who happens to be the manager, the CIO, is given only read permissions, whereas Richard is given the read write and execute permissions, where the group is given only read and write permissions only. So if we happen to go to another one, which is infrastructure, change back, we'll go to infrastructure, then the long list there, use the sudo to gain the privileges, get Faco on the infrastructure .txt. So I have the file name, which is infrastructure.txt. The owner is Joseph. Group is infrastructure. The Kari Shoemaker is given the read permission only. Is the CIO. Joseph is given read and write plus execute permissions because it's the manager, whereas the rest, that is the group, are given the read write permission only. So that is infrastructure. Then finally, I'll just look at finance group. And if I change this, I'll just go to finance. Then my long list there displays finance.txt. And I use this photo to get the privileges, get faculty on finance.txt. Then to get the file name, which is finance.txt, owner Linda, group finance, and then Kari Shoemaker is given only read permissions as the question requires, whereas Linda is given read write and execute permissions, and the rest are given the read permissions. Then another question is the message of the day. That one I displayed it using assigning it a job. So if I go back and type ATQ, so this was given to reboot at that time and that particular year. Then packages, I'm just going to use sudo apt sudo update using sudo apt update. So I'm just going to get the updates for my server here. Just take some little while, then it will install the updates. And it is done. So if it is to upgrade, I'll use sudo apt upgrade. This thing. Now, another thing here is the thing here is security. I think that is so far what I've done for my server. And to display the message of the day, otherwise I can also use sudo cat query dc/motd, and the message of the day is displayed there. So that is that. Thank you.